Hi there, gang. Short reading today. Question 6. I skipped ahead to question 7 yesterday. Today I'm going back to 6. What is the biblical definition of faith? And maybe somebody will find this helpful. So, from Hank Hanegraaff, here we go. The shield of faith described by the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Ephesian Christians is of paramount importance because it is the grace with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Ephesians 6:16. This is not an uncertain promise. Rather, it is divine assurance that faith equips us to escape the very extremities of evil. But what is faith? First, the Bible defines faith as being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Hebrews 11:1. Thus, in biblical vernacular, faith is a channel of living trust and assurance that stretches from man to God. In other words, it is the object of faith that renders faith faithful. The object is that which faith is aimed towards. In other words, God is the object of our faith. You are the subject of your own faith. It's coming from you, but its object is God. Furthermore, faith is the assurance that God's promises will never fail, even if sometimes we do not experience their fulfillment in our mortal existence. Hebrews 11 underscores the fact that we trust God to fulfill His promises for the future, the unseen, based on what He has already fulfilled in the past. Thus, our faith is not blind, but based squarely on God's proven faithfulness. Another way to say that is faith is not against reason, but it goes beyond reason. Finally, the faith that serves to protect us in spiritual warfare is not to be confused with mere knowledge. Millions worldwide believe in the trustworthiness of Billy Graham. They have heard him proclaim the good news on television, and yet do not believe that his message corresponds to reality. Thus, they have the knowledge that it takes to be saved, but do not have saving faith. Others hear the message, agree that it corresponds to reality, but due to the hardness of their hearts, do not bow. Rather, like the demons, they continue to live in fearful anticipation of the judgment to come. See James 2:19. And as a side note, even if you are afraid of being judged, since judgment begins in the household of God, 2 Peter, maybe first, you can check me out on that. That doesn't mean you're not a believer. In other words, even if you revere God to the point of being reluctant or apprehensive about things, it doesn't follow from that you're not a believer, if that makes sense. Finishing up, some, however, have what Scripture describes as genuine, justifying faith. A faith that not only knows about the gospel and agrees that its content corresponds to reality, in other words, that it's true, but a faith by which they are transformed. And that's it. Job 13:15. Though he slay me, yet will I hope in him. Ooh, that verse hurts. Cuts deep. Anyway, there's your reading from Hank Hanegraaff for the day. Happy Thursday, what is it today? 26th. I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you have a great day. God bless you. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.